I'm here backstage at Comics at the Mohegan Sun Casino, where I'm about to perform, and I'll be doing my progressive bill routine live. So let's take a look. On my day off, I went next door to a casino where my friend was performing, and he did for me what I'm going to show you now. He said, Meir, well, because that's my name, he said, Meir, look, if I take $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, I place one of them inside my pocket. I wave my hand and I still have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 left. Would that be pretty good? Now, I couldn't believe what I just saw. I said, hey, how'd you do that? He said, I'm not going to tell you. And I said, oh, come on. I stayed there 2 weeks, never told me how this thing was done. I got a great tan, but never found out. I used to live in New York. I came back home. I went to this magic shop over on Midtown Manhattan. And there was a guy behind the counter. His name was like Tony or something. And I told him what I saw. He said, oh, you mean the thing where you show you have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5? You place one of them inside your pocket, and you still have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 left. I said, yes, that's the one. I said, can you show me how it's done? He said, no. I said, why not? He said, we sell this. So about $800 later, I had, yeah, that's what they go for. I had this 2-page Xerox manuscript. I took them home. I read the instructions. I decided to practice in front of the mirror. I saw that I had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I placed one of them inside my pocket. I waved my hand, and I still had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 left. I fooled myself, so I tried it out on my cat. I showed my cat. I had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I put one of them inside my pocket. I waved my hand, and I still had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 left. I fooled my cat. Do you know how hard it is to fool a cat? Even when you fool them, they don't care. They don't admit it. Kind of like a wife. So I decided to try. You're right. So I decided to try it on my dog. He was a little smarter than the cat and the wife. So I showed the dog I had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I placed one of them inside my pocket. I waved my hand and he still had $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I fooled my dog. He went woof, woof. So now it was time for the supreme test. My mother, I was young then. I jumped on a plane, went down to Florida. Jewish mother, you understand. I said, if I have $5 on my hand, I placed one of them inside my pocket. What does that leave inside my hand? And she goes, $5? And that's when I learned a very important lesson. You see, you can never fool your mother, because that's exactly what I had, was $5. Thank you. I've been performing my progressive bill routine for most of my life. It is my go-to routine when I'm doing stand-up shows, comedy clubs, parlor shows. When I MC shows, it's always in my pocket as an emergency trick. And the beauty of it is it fits completely in one wallet or a paper envelope, if you like. It's always ready to go. I'm actually very proud of the method I came up with for this routine, because the gimmick is also used as the final production at the end. It's completely self-contained. But the beauty of this routine, and I like to do progressive repetitive routines, especially near the beginning of the show, because it allows me to introduce myself to the audience. This is a perfect type of routine to tell them about yourself. For example, during my routine, I tell them I'm Jewish. I talk about cats, dogs. I talk about my mother. I tell them I started magic when I was very young. I talk about magic shops and a few other subjects. Some are true, some are not, but it doesn't matter, because I use those subjects throughout my entire act as callbacks. So I could do a joke about, travel. I could do a joke about going to a magic shop. I could do a magic trick based on a cat and a dog. I could talk about being a young magician. I could talk about traveling and how easy it is, how difficult it is. Well, you get the idea. You can customize it to fit yourself. I'm sure you'll love doing this routine, because it's addictive. Once you do it and you see the reactions you get, you just can't stop leaving it out of your show. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I've been performing it, I think, for about more than 40 years now, and I just love it. I'm finally releasing it to you.